DC had a Green Lantern show ready to go. Full season of scripts finished. 2 lead actors cast and signed. Then executives killed it, and the hero, who was supposed to headline it, may now just be a corpse in the show that replaced him. This is the story of how DC erased its own original superhero. Alan Scott isn't some side character, he's the original. Created in 1940, co-founder of the Justice Society, the very first Green Lantern period. Hal Jordan didn't show up for another 2 decades. If any character earned a real origin story on screen, it was him. DC actually agreed and greenlit one. Seth Grahame-Smith wrote it, a whole season, decades and galaxies deep, with Alan Scott's own 1940s origin at the center. Jeremy Irvine was cast to play him. Finn Wittrock was locked in too. Scripts were done, actors were ready. This wasn't a pitch deck. This was a show that existed on paper, in full, waiting to be shot. Then James Gunn and Peter Safran took over DC and picture the room. Because nobody's ever shown us the tape. Some executive slides a decades-spanning multi-galaxy ensemble show across the table and says, too big, too weird, too slow, cut it. Somewhere in that room, a finished season of scripts gets quietly filed under Never Happening, and Alan Scott, DC's actual first superhero, gets erased before a single frame of his own story ever rolled. What replaced it? Lanterns, Hal Jordan and John Stewart, investigating a murder in small-town Nebraska. And here's the detail that should make you furious. Fans and critics widely believe the body they're investigating is Alan Scott, not his story, his corpse. The first Green Lantern in DC history, downgraded from the hero of his own epic to evidence in somebody else's case file. And the showrunner who replaced him actually said this out loud on the record. Our show is in a lot of ways about replacement. When should someone step aside? And when is it time for the next person to take the reins? He was describing the plot. He was also, without noticing, describing exactly what DC just did to Alan Scott. Jeremy Irvine, the actor who was supposed to be Alan Scott, found out it was over and slept on his floor that night. The scripts were great, he said. He won't say much more. NDAs. But when asked about James Gunn, all he'd offer was this. I'd rather not go to court with Mr. James Gunn. I'd quite like to work with him again. That's it. That's the whole industry in one sentence.